Hi guys, in this video we're going to do a quick update on Niob Finance. As you've probably been following, the last week and a half or two, I actually did yield farming, and at the same time I've been staking in the locked pools. So I'm going to show you exactly how that's going so far. They have done some new recent updates, so I'm going to go over that as well to show you how the passive income is working with Niob Finance. So stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back to Passive Income Group, where we show you some of the best ways that you can generate passive income right here in the digital space. My name is Tuan, and hopefully if you find this video very helpful for you after you've watched it, definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell so that way we can actually notify you every single time we upload videos. So let's give you some quick updates real quick. So if you go to niob.app, this is the newest update. So in the beginning, when they actually deployed the Decentralized exchange, there was a larger tax that happens when you actually do a withdrawal or deposit. They actually listened to the community. They actually lowered that tax to 3%, which is great. At the same time, new deposit fee, there was a fee. They went ahead and actually dropped that out to 0, which was great as well. CoinMarketCap will be listing very, very soon, which is great. It shows a lot of credibility and actually brings in new people who can actually search for the token and actually be able to invest or be able to supply liquidity. In addition to that, there is no more Niob locked pool. So in the beginning, they actually deployed the project with a flexible and a locked. And the flexible had a really nice annual percentage yield. But at the same time, the locked one was more incentivizing, if you will. That one actually had to lock up your liquidity for 180 days. However, you're able to get 1,300+% off of your deposit. So they actually figured out that there was a lot of complications with that, so they decided to be able to take that away. And currently right now, for those of you that are watching this video and you actually have put some money in the locked, your Niob in the locked, you can actually withdraw that out with no fee in the inactive. I'm going to show you that in a little bit. So make sure you claim that, and first of all, you make sure you harvest first. After you harvest, make sure you claim your total deposit, and then you can actually deposit it into the flexible one, or you can actually do what you will with the Niob token. 24-hour time window with 0 transfer tax. So for moving tokens from locked pool to normal pool, so this goes from now till Friday. Actually ends today. So make sure you take advantage of that for those that are actually with the locked pool. So Niob pool APR solved. So the highest multiplier of all pools. So basically, they went in and actually looked at all the parameters and figured out what is the maximum annual percentage that they can actually put on all the pools, so that way you can maximize your margins. They went ahead and actually updated those as well to provide you real-time results on that. So let's kind of get right into it and actually show you some of the results so far. So personally myself, I went ahead and provided liquidity. I started off providing liquidity with just the BUSD and Niob. Now, first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you connect your MetaMask. So right now, I have connected my MetaMask. Some of you using Trust Wallet, you can actually do that as well. But because I am actually on my computer, I have added the MetaMask extension. If you're watching this for the first time, make sure that you went ahead and actually downloaded MetaMask, the Chrome extension, and then you've also added the Smart Chain network to it. You don't know how to do that? On the top, I will make sure I add both those videos so you know how to do that and go from there. So once you've done that, yeah, BNB inside, BNB Smart Chain inside, you can actually provide liquidity. And I went ahead and just clicked on that. And earlier I added liquidity, and I'm going to show you some things real quick. So farm planets. So you can see here, these are all the different asset pairs that's available to provide liquidity. You can create a new one if you wanted to, but I just went ahead and joined a pool. A pool that you can farm. So you can see right here, this is Niob BUSD, Niob BNB. Notice that it says WBN, it doesn't say WBNB Niob, or it doesn't say BUSD Niob. It is in this exact order as a pair to be able to actually calculate this type of annual percentage, okay? So what I mean by that is that when you are providing liquidity, if you choose to do so, you need to make sure that you make Niob first and then BUSD second in this example. So if you, for example, let's say we go back to trade, we'll go to liquidity, and right here. So earlier I showed you it is Niob, then it is BUSD. Notice it's not the other way around. So for example, if I did it this way and I click max, then I'm able to actually provide liquidity in this scenario right here, okay? So anyways, that gives you a quick idea of actually providing the liquidity. But basically, once you add the pair, you have to have the equal amount, okay? So if you decided to do $3,000, make sure you have $1,500 worth of Niob and then $1,500 worth of BUSD. Okay, so I went ahead and give you an example. I actually have a total of $4,881 of total value of the assets, and I've had this running for the last 24 hours, and I've already collected 1,202 Niob. That is currently at the time of the value of Niob. That's $133. 24 hours. It's pretty exciting. I also, at the same time, I provide liquidity of 3,821 of Niob WBNB pair, and I also have generated 972. So this is actually pretty exciting, okay? That I'm generating currently from here. What is it? 200 and more or less $240 in the last 24 hours from the providing liquidity from yield farming. Now at the same time, I've also staked single Niob tokens in here. So with the flexible staking, you're generating 384 APR. Now here's what's cool is that, by the way, for those of you that actually have put your Niob in a locked, you're not going to see it here. You can actually go to inactive and you can withdraw it from here, okay? Very, very important that you do so. Make sure that before you withdraw, if you have some that you can harvest first, and then you withdraw it by pressing the subtract button that you'll see it. Okay, so I actually, same thing, I actually did this within 24 hours and I've generated so far 2,850 Niob tokens. That's $316, man. So how much did I put in here? Guys, there's over, currently there's a stake value of 19,461 right here at the current value at $11. Now, some of you have asked like, well, what happens to the value of the token of Niob token going down? Well, if you actually need the money, then yeah, that's bad because you're gonna have to sell it and it's worth less. However, I'm a long-term believer of the project, so I'm gonna keep holding on to it until the value appreciates to a number where I feel that I can cash out. So, you know, for me, my ideal number is like 50 cents or realistically $1. If, you know, 50 cents, I'll take some profit, but then once it hits $1, then obviously I'm going to be taking larger amounts of profit. But that's just my strategy. Up until that point, I'm actually going to be compounding. So let me show you how compounding is going to work. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Farm Planets. And I have these two right here. So I'm going to go ahead and actually harvest this first. So here's 973 Niob. Dun, 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 dun. And then MetaMask is going to pop up because I have to confirm my transaction. Give it a second here. And then I'm going to go ahead and also harvest this one as well. That's 1,204. So I'm going to go and harvest that. And in order for you to do any type of transaction, guys, you need BNB in your MetaMask wallet a little bit. The transaction fees are very, very low, but you need it. So make sure that you send BNB BEP20 or BNB Smart Chain, same thing. They're called differently, but they're the same token. make sure it's in here to actually handle the gas fees. You can always refresh and it should pop up that, there you go. I went ahead and harvested. It's already making me more right there. And this one's gone as well. So this one is already harvested, and then I'm gonna now go to pools and I'm gonna show you what I do. I'm gonna compound. For some of you guys, you might have less in here. So maybe your intervals might not be every 2 days or every 3 days. That's what I'm doing. You can also do it in intervals of maybe like once a week, because you wanna be able to not have those blockchain or gas fees affect you, okay? So I'm gonna go click harvest because there's 2,854. So I'm gonna click on that. So basically so far over the other side, that was like what, $300, and this is another 300. So this is $600 worth of Niob token at the current value of 11 cents. And it's done. So I've collected it. Now, here's what I'm gonna do to be able to compound it. I'm gonna go ahead and actually stake that single token that I just harvested to add more. So currently right now, there's 19,436. So I'm gonna add more to that max. So I'm gonna add another 5,057 in, confirm. And this is pretty much what I do with a lot of my projects, is that I just go ahead and just go ahead and yield farm, and I move it to staking. Yield farm, use it, move it to staking. And I'd like to, personally, my style is be able, I'm a long-term, if I find a project I really believe in, then I just keep going. If it's a high risk, then of course, you know, I'm gonna take profit quicker. Done. So I just added an additional set of Niob in. Pretty excited about that. And now it's going to, I'm already earning a Niob. It looks like I'm earning like a Niob every like 30 seconds or something like that. So this is pretty much the strategy that I'm doing. And if other people are doing the exact same thing, which I know they are, then what's going to happen is that this is tightening. This is basically reducing the amount of supply that is actually available in the marketplace. And this is going to really drive the value of the token, the price to go up. So that gives you a quick idea. I think the only other thing that I have gotten questions is how do I get wrap BNB, or how do I get BUSD? And the best way to do it is make sure you grab some BNB. You can get some BNB through Binance US or Binance International, or you can actually get BNB through KuCoin. It's another great one, or from crypto.com. And when you withdraw it out, you make sure you withdraw it out as BEP20 network. Now, if you don't have that option, Trust Wallet or SafePal has the ability for you to actually swap your BNB. If you send it over to that wallet, you can swap it from BNB which is BEP2 to BEP20, which is Smart Chain. So you can do that and then send it right over to MetaMask wallet, or if you already have, or if you are using Trust Wallet, you can do the exact same thing. And then once you actually have BUSD or WBNB, then you can actually create the pair. All right, so there you go. Just barely a minute, and there's 3.47 Niob. So this is how you generate passive income through these protocols. Hopefully this made sense to you. Appreciate it. At the time of recording this is officially New Year's Eve for me, where I live. So just want to say Happy New Year. Thank you so much for being part of the P.I.G community. And we'll make sure that 2022 will be introducing many more different projects that's going to help you generate more passive income and learn about these different amazing projects. So with that, guys, thank you so much. Definitely looking forward to seeing you at the next video, and Happy New Year.